And then you can see that beautiful glow. Thanks for joining me today. My name is Carl. I'm a Bob Ross certified painting instructor. I thought today we'd do a fun painting with some black gesso. So get your supplies ready or sit back and watch. Let's go up to the canvas. I would like to take a moment to thank those who've watched my videos. If you enjoy my content, please give it a like. So up here I have a 16 by 20 canvas. I've covered it with some variations of black gesso and white gesso. You could use acrylic paint too. So what I did is I started with a black canvas, and then I took white gesso and started with a paper towel, started just pressing around. Then I used some foam applicators to put the indications of some trees. And then I did some more bushes, again, just with paper towels down here with some gray tones. What I like about this is you can kind of frame your picture, and then you can add as much or as little oil paint on top, or none at all. But I do like how this kind of gives the idea of what we're going to paint. So the gessos are dry. Then I added a very thin coat of liquid clear, and that is wet, so we can move and slide paint. So I'm going to take a 1-inch brush, and we're going to go into a very, very thin little amount of phthalo blue. And let's just start putting in just some indications of maybe some blue. We'll just have fun with this. You can add whatever colors you want. And then once we get our colors in, we'll start adding some white, and that'll help soften a little bit. Some blues. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up. I'm going to take some of that alizarin crimson, come back. I don't want much. So a little purple lavender color, maybe down in here. And I like doing the grays and stuff too, because, you know, that kind of, I think, helps your eyes see the brightness of your painting. There, maybe we have some purples around here. You know, let's have a little fun. Let's take a hint of the yellow and just put a few little indications around the sides here. I don't want much, just a little bit, just for something different. Maybe there's some light hitting on those sides and creating some cool effects. Okay, and then let's take a little bit more of that yellow. I'm going to come down here and a little bit of the blue. Remember, the blue is going to be way stronger. So I have a green, beautiful green color. And let's put a little bit of that down here. There. So by putting in that gray mixture, that gray gesso, that's dry underneath, and then we add that color. But look at that, how simple we've added all these colors over the top of the really acrylic paint. And then right in here, I'm going to take a little bit, so that green mixture, and right next to it, I'm going to add a little bit of the alizarin crimson. We'll get a kind of a brownish tone. And we'll scrub that in down here. Maybe there's a path. Kind of meanders back there. There. So I have a 2-inch brush. And I'm going to go into a very little bit, tapping, very little bit of titanium white. Now, if you're interested, really quickly, if you're interested on me prepping like a gesso canvas, maybe I could do a 2-part painting where I prep the gesso and then the next painting I do the actual oils. Let me know in the comments. But I think I'm going to do more of this style with the gesso, because I think, especially if you're learning, you know, how to paint, you know, Bob Ross did a lot of gesso paintings, and I think it can really help, you know, as you're especially learning to paint. Okay, so a little bit, and we're going to start right in here. Maybe this is the bright light source. I don't want much because it can get carried away. We're just going to start right between the trees maybe. There's the light sources coming through. Right down in here. Very soft. Very soft. Doing X strokes. See that? The white is opaque, so it'll start, if you get carried away, it can cover all your trees. Trust me, I've done that. So if you want to, if you want it to be a little brighter, perfectly fine. And we'll kind of start working out a little bit. And who knows, maybe it'll come down even down here. But that white is starting to mist through the forest. And then you can see that beautiful glow. And then we can start right in the center area. Maybe we'll put a touch more right in there. And who knows, maybe if we pull, we can create the illusion of some light rays coming through. They're just kind of here and there. Beautiful. Now, you could stop there. We have some color on there, but I want to have some fun, especially with oils over the top of acrylics. I really want to bring out some of these bushes. So let's go into a little bit, let's make more of the lavender. So I'm just grabbing a 1-inch brush and clean them if you need to. And then a little bit, so I'm making a lavender and a little bit of white. Yeah, maybe back here. Look at that. Let's change the flavor a little bit. Maybe a little redder. Just here and there. Maybe the light, look at that, maybe the light is just sparkling through. There. Ooh, and I changed the flavor a little bit. See, back in here, be very soft with your presses. Just here and there. Maybe we'll go a little bit more to the blue. And I don't need much paint. Okay, I'm going to switch over. As we move through, we're going to go to the greens. So let's get some beautiful green colors here. So 1-inch brush. Remember, I don't need much. Tapping. There. And right in here. Yeah, and leave those layers. Oh, I like that. Just some beautiful highlights here and there. And maybe we'll go a little bit more green color down here. And a lot of the work was done when we did the underpainting, so. There. and dance around. Who knows, maybe there'll be a little bit more, light hitting right here. So I have a fair amount of paint, and then remember I'm tapping. And let's add a few little just sparklers right on top of some of the purple. Oh, so much fun. So Indian yellow, some white. So this is Indian yellow, titanium white. There. I don't want to get carried away, just a few little spaces. There. Beautiful, look at that. Just some zingers. Ooh, yeah, that's gorgeous. I'm going to take a fan brush and I'm going to go into that kind of green, add a little bit of the alizarin crimson so we have a brownish tone, and let's bring in a little bit of white. Just some light hitting maybe the path coming through. And I'm just kind of sliding back and forth. There. And with that, I think we have a finished painting. I'm going to sign it. I really hope you enjoyed this gesso forest picture. You should definitely try it out. Check out my website at carlvaughnartistry.com. If you're looking for supplies, I have affiliate links in the description below. Happy painting. See you next time.